Hi guys, and welcome back to the Nordic Tourist and to the third episode in our Wild West of Finland series. Today, keeping in tradition with the episode 1 and 2, we're doing something a little bit different. In the lead up to this day, we've had spring, 20 degrees, and the sun has been out almost continuously. But today, of all days, the back winter, as the Finns have called it, has reared its head, and we've woke up to a Finnish winter wonderland. The weather today, however, will not matter too much, as we are heading to a place where it is more indoors.
Kalevan Navetta is located in Itikänmäki area of Seinäjoki, which was named after Itika, one of Finland's largest food producers, which later became Atria. The name comes from insurance company Kaleva that once owned the building, and Navetta meaning barn, although it was never really used as a barn for housing livestock. Today we are heading southeast from Crater Lake Lapajärvi, travelling 78 kilometres to the region's capital town, Seinäjoki. Seinäjoki is world famous for its architecture, with 5 buildings of the civic centre designed by Alvar Aalto. It is also a town that comes alive in summer when it plays host to several large outdoor festivals: the Provinci Rock Festival, the traditional dancing tango markkinat, and the car and racing and Finnish music festival Valtiajat. Alright guys, we've just arrived at Kalevan Navetta, and we're just going to walk over right now, but if I just turn the camera around, I'll be able to show you that the old building that used to be military, used to be an old barn that wasn't actually used for much. If you look, we're just coming into this block area where the Kalevan Navetta is, where all the buildings were designed around to look very similar to this Kalevan Navetta area. If you look at it, to me, it reminds me of like a Soviet block area with the factory pipe there. What do you call it? A chimney. So we're just going to head into Kalevan Navetta right now. When you arrive at Kalevan Navetta, the whole first floor is open to the public. Here you will find Arella restaurant, the Taito shop selling locally made souvenirs, and the visitor info desk. So just before we go and grab our ticket, we'll go and have a look at the bottom section of the Taito, the kansalaisopisto area, and the area that they share downstairs here at the bottom of Kalevan Navetta. So we're just in the Taito-halli bottom section of Kalevan Navetta, and they use this area for many different classes. It looks like the sewing class. There's a area over here on the right hand side of me, which is actually it looks like it's a workshop. It's a proper workshop with tools and everything. It's a lot cleaner than the workshops I've ever been in, but yeah, there's a lot of areas here that are for sewing, knitting, all kinds of arts and craft. We're just going to go back and have a look at the shop, the arts and crafts shop that they have here, because as we came in it wasn't open, so we're just going to go in there and have a look and show you around the shop and see what you can pick up in the arts and crafts area. So we're just in the arts and crafts shops down the bottom, and there just seems to be a lot of like designer pottery and stuff. I believe over here there's just up here there's artwork that you can actually rent out. You can either buy it or rent it out. So if you're a business in town, you can actually come in here and pick someone's art. You can rent it or you can choose to buy it. Seems to be the new thing that most offices are doing these days, so yeah. I just found something here on one of the in the shop here. It's quite traditional Southern Ostrobothnian. This is the Southern Ostrobothnian symbol, or they use lots of these symbols around a belt, and the belt usually has a pulko knife on it, and that's their traditional dress for the harma dress for the Etelä-Pohjanmaa area. So like I was saying about that Southern Ostrobothnian belt, I actually found the pulko knives. They're in this case just behind me here. So those are most likely a martini knife. They are a pulko made in a traditional way, and they're very, very high quality knives. They can be up to a couple €100 for the high-end ones, but you can buy as cheap as a €20 for just a lower quality one. But yeah, there's quite a lot of history in this Kalevan Navetta building. Not only the building, but just like with the exhibits and all the stuff that you can see in here. And it's good to see that they're putting such an old building, and rather than knocking it down to build more stuff like the outside Eastern Bloc looking area outside, it's good that they've reused the building and they're starting to use it for schooling and to promote people's art and businesses in this area. So definitely, you should definitely come and have a look at this if you're in the area. We've just been let into a room here in Kalevan Navetta, which is, it smells really weird. It smells like burnt oil, but we were just told that it is actually the old boiler room of this building that used to keep the heating going, and that's why we can smell a bit of like a burnt oil smell. But if you take a look around now, they've turned it into quite a lovely like band practice area, recording area, maybe even a little concert area, they said, but they have meetings in here and everything. It's still above ground, so I don't see how it's a basement, but anyway, it's above ground, and it has a nice lovely window here right out into the square. But yeah, I think we're going to just move on now, and we'll see what else there is to show in this area here. So we're just going to head out and meet up with the guides, and then they're going to show us a bit more. The info desk is where you can buy tickets for the exhibitions. €6 for adults, €4 for pensioners, students and unemployed, and under 18s free. As you make your way from the public area upstairs to the exhibition halls, you can see other displays of art. These include a large wooden sculpture up on the ceiling. The beauty here is that it's another piece of artwork that is available to all visitors free of charge. When you get to the top of the stairs, you'll see a barcode scanner. Here is where you scan your ticket, which will open an automatic door. So we're inside the first floor thing at the moment, and it looks like an old storage. I was told it was an old storage depot for the army back in the day, and it's quite dark in here. And at the moment there's a exhibition on called Klux, and yeah, so it's a local pottery artists made from the clay and the pottery of the clay from the ground in the local area, and then it's on display in here. It's quite dark, so I'm surprised that the camera's actually picking up in here, but it's quite nice. On On exiting the Harley exhibition room, you take the stairs or lift up to the top floor, to the Vintisali. Vinti means attic in Finnish, and as you will see, this is a perfect name for this space. It is the complete opposite to Harley, with a high ceiling that reaches a point in the middle, covered by pale wood panels and another red brick feature wall. These combine to give the room a church-like quality and a feeling of peace and calm. So we're just heading up the stairs here to the last, I think, to the top floor. So we're basically in the rafter, in the attic type section of the roof, and if you look at where we are, we're in like an exhibit. Okay, I'll just go up to the exhibit and show you whose exhibit it is right now, because I'm terrible at speaking or saying Finnish. It's kind of cool because if you look up, just up there, it's so beautiful. It's a bit weird because they just told us that this exhibit here is an electrical exhibit run by plants, using plants as the battery for the actual running of all the electrical instruments over there that are making sound, and they're making waveforms and stuff to show that the plants are actually giving off some electricity. Now we're going to head back downstairs to the first floor and show you the restaurant and the Naulakko area. As you can see, there's ample room and many seats available in the restaurant. Many of the original features were left in the final renovation. There is also an area of arella that can be reserved for private function. The restaurant also has its own entrance, so it can be accessed directly from the car park. It offers lunch buffet and an a la carte menu, and is licensed to sell alcohol. In the same area as the restaurant and info desk, there are coat racks, lockers for bags, and the toilets, including a toilet for the disabled. Now we have shown you all we can at Kalevan Navetta, it's time for us to head out. I just want to thank all staff at Kalevan Navetta for making our visit informative and interesting. Thanks to the guides for taking us around, but also thanks to those who are working in the restaurant and the shop and the info desk, who were friendly and happy to help, and who also speak good English. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, The Nordic Tourist, for more videos of hidden gems in the Wild West of Finland series. Don't forget also to watch our monthly What's On in Southern Ostrobothnia series to find out about upcoming events and activities in the Southern Ostrobothnian region. Until next time, heippa!